What does perfect even mean?
Hey everybody, welcome back, babes! If you're new here, I'm Karen, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I have titled this one Throwback Thursday because I decided, since we all collect palettes, well, a lot of us are addicted to them. Not very good on the wallet. However, I'm going to take a palette every Thursday, and one that I haven't used, but I've bought within the last year, and we're going to do Subculture. We're going to remind ourselves and see why I bought this palette in the first place. Gloomy day out here, not a whole lot of light, so I'm depending upon this ring light right now. And if you guys have not seen the Subculture palette, this is what it looks like. I've only used it a handful of times, so this should be interesting. I've done my brows. I have put on my MAC paint pot, which is my primer for my eyes. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Dawn. Windshield wiper motions at first. We are just kind of setting this primer anyway, setting the base for the eye. This palette does have an unusual amount of fallout, and lately I've been doing my eyes before my foundation anyway. So, sorry, there's some staining still on my eyes, but it'll get covered today because I've been doing a lot of looks lately. But I think it's neat. Sit on the floor with me, grab some coffee, grab this palette if you have it, and let's see if we can come up with a look together. You just never know. All right, now that I've got that down, I'm going to go ahead and go in with I think we'll go in with Roxy. It's a nice light shade. Like I said, there is fallout. It's in the pan. I tap the brush, it comes off. We have not used any setting spray. Look at that. The fallout's like, yeah, you can see it. I don't want to get it in my coffee, which is right over here, so keeping it away from it. Have you guys tried this palette? Did you not buy it because of the reviews? I know Jeffree Star did a review on it, and I know a lot of people weren't impressed with it. But I've seen people make it work. Okay, so now, oh, itchy nose. Now what do I want to do? I'm going to go in with a crease brush, and we are going to darken the crease and the outer corner of the eyelid. And I think we're going to do All Star. I'll just put that right there in the crease. It'll give it some depth. See if I can move closer so you guys can see. See how I'm doing that? You just kind of want to go over it. I want to do a big shout out to Red. Red has said she has learned quite a bit from watching my makeup tutorials, which is such a huge compliment. And she is so beautiful and so sweet. I am going to have to put her link in my description box. Go visit Red. She is just awesome. And she's so loyal, and I really like her a lot. I've known her for quite some time now. And I've met a lot of new people lately. It's just been such a journey here on YouTube. Okay, so now that I've got that in my crease, I kind of want to darken it a bit. So I'm going to use some setting spray. And this time I'm going to use the Morphe setting spray and go back in with All Star and see if we can get that. Yeah, look at the difference. Definitely makes a difference when you have a wet brush as opposed to a dry brush. The only problem is sometimes it interferes with the other colors, so you have to be careful. Much darker though, right? It can interfere with blending, so don't saturate your brush. And don't worry if you make a mistake this early in the game, because you can always fix it with some makeup remover. To cut the crease today, I'm going back in, nothing on this brush, but this is one of the first ones I used with that little bit darker color, not the very first one for the base, but just to soften up those lines. We're going to cut the crease. Now don't let this little thing fool you. This $2.99 thing I bought off Amazon actually works. And I've got a video, I can put it somewhere in here, on my first time using this. I was like, think it'll work? You think it'll work? And it worked. And I still use it from time to time. Look at that. Do you believe it? Little concealer on it. And there we go. Now, you do need to follow up with a brush. Let me get one that doesn't have any product. I've got all my brushes clean right here. I don't really like this one too much. A short shader brush, we can use that. That'll work. Just make sure your lines are good. And the concealer is covering what you want it to cover. This is Jeffree Star's concealer in C15. I do have a little bit of a darker complexion because I tan. But you should go with the lightest concealer you can. It usually works better to get the colors to pop. But now that I've done that, I can actually take this same brush or a brush just like it and start packing on some color. Let's take this one, shall we? Oh, coffee. Okay. We want to do a little bit of setting spray. You want to choose a lighter color for the inner corner and blow out the fallout here. I could go in with electric. Tap my brush. Bring it up to where I want it. And blend it out. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's like super beautiful. It is a very, very pretty shade. gonna have a hard time choosing a highlighter to go with this because this is like amazing. I don't even think I need to go in with setting spray, but let's do it anyway since your girl is extra. Wow, what a beautiful color. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Can you guys see okay? Now I've got to choose the color for the outer lid. Axis. Let's go on my outer lid. Wow. Hello. Anastasia really does have pigment. Pigment, pigment, pigment. Woo! Right now I'm just placing it. I will blend it out. And it did make the eyeshadow wet because I used the setting spray. So we have to let that dry a bit. Do you guys prefer bold looks over neutrals? Are you afraid to try new colors? I'm curious. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. Untamed and go over my crease because I have a feeling this color is going to go better with where I'm going with this. So I'm just using circular motions to cover up that other color that I had there that was a purplish color. And I'm using setting spray so I don't have to take any eyeshadow off. I can just cover it. And since I did use setting spray, we're going to let this dry before we continue to blend. Foundation, you can take a makeup wipe to clean underneath the eye.
Pacing back and forth. Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want. Then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment. Lost in the moment. Bide our time, we know it's all done. Take a bow, you win. Oh, swim against your tide, it keeps pulling me in. We fight and we fall, can we rise through it all till we find what we want, and we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment. fight it? Can we go through this again? Will we fight and we fall? Can we rise through it all till we find what we want? Then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment. Lost in the moment. You got me lost in the moment. Lost in the moment. Lost in the moment. Lost in the moment.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying.
Guys, I got my lashes on, combed my hair. I'm getting ready to find a mascara to use. And a lip gloss. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this mascara. I think it came in one of those beauty boxes. I don't know. So what'd you guys think? I put on lashes. I think they're Kiss and like Flirty or something. And let's just make sure underneath is black like the lashes are. Let's make sure we're good. Aha, and it seems like that one lash wants to come off, so we can fix that. I always carry tweezers and eyelash glue. There's a reason. There's a reason for it, ladies. And you can either use the metal tweezers or you can get these. If you're not used to putting on lashes. What I want to do is take my black glue. Yes, I'm doing this. And coat that lash. Take my tweezers and put it where I want it. If you get glue on the tweezers, it's going to stick, so you might want to use your finger to make sure it's on. I've used these lashes. They said they can be used up to 20 times. I've used them probably 6. And it doesn't seem to me like that lash really wants to stay glued down. And we do not want a lash coming off. That would be tragic. So I'm going to take this lash off and I'm going to redo it. Oh good, I almost stuck the glue in my e-cig. So, basically, oh, my nose is itchy. I am putting more glue on the ends than I am in the middle. I'm going to give it 30 seconds to dry before I place it on my eye. I am going to take my eyeshadow brush because I got a tiny little bit of glue right there. And I'm going to fix that real quick. Ta-da! I'm loving this look. What do you guys think? And I'm loving the idea of each week going back through my palettes and creating a look to see why I bought them in the first place. And then I let them sit. And we don't want to let things sit, do we? No! Then it's wasteful. Can't have wasteful stuff. I wonder if I have a lip liner that'll work well. I always start in the middle. And I use these tweezers to pull glue off the lashes each time I use them, so they do stick sometimes. Make sure that's in place. Now follow around. Hey, do what I want you to do. Thank you. If you leave your mouth open, you have a better chance of not blinking. I don't know why, but it's a proven fact. All right, I'm going to have to go with tweezers that don't have anything on them because they seem to be pulling them off. Do 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 do. There we go. Hey, we don't want nothing there. All right, we're in place. That's how you fix an eyelash. And then you make sure you carry your eyelash glue and everything with you when you go out, just in case, because you just never know. Wispies, I don't ever have that problem with. They never ever come off. Like, ever. I am wondering what type of lip I want to do today. I know you hear all this rumbling down in back here. But really, I'm looking through my lip liners. And this one needs to be sharpened. Ladies, don't ever try to put on something dull. It's never going to come out the way you want it. Always, always make sure your eyeliners and your lip liners are sharpened. Ah, there we are. Much better. Take a moment of silence here. Ah! Kona's barking, so one of my kids is probably coming in. It's that time of day. Alright, now that I've got a nice even coat of lip liner on, I'm like, my favorite right now is the Bronze Blood, but I almost want to throw something minty in there too. And then I've got this MAC one I've never used, and then I have a green one, but I don't want a green one. So, let's put on the bronze. I am just loving this. I'm living for it. Should I attempt to put anything else in the middle, like a hint of something? Nah. We'll leave it at that. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so now I have completed this look. What do you guys think? Throwback Thursday. Every Thursday, we are going to do this. We're going to go through our palettes. We're going to grab one we haven't used in a while, one that's not expired, mind you, but we've bought in the last year, that we need to just figure out why we bought this palette. So I'm loving this look. I really, really am. I think that it came out excellent. I had a ball doing that. I'm so glad you guys joined me while I was making this video. Thank you so much. If you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe before you leave. If you're returning, you already know I have such a passion for you guys and such a passion for makeup and for talking to you guys and doing lives and doing giveaways and all of those things. I just love your support and I love you. Mwah! I will see you in my next video.